good.
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie, and if you are already a subscriber, thank you for tuning into this video. And if this is your first time on my channel, you are pleasantly welcome to my channel, and I hope you enjoyed my growing community. So in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about my skydiving experience, and you will watch my entire skydive experience. Guys, that was like the best experience of my life yet. Oh my god. So on that day, I had already known, like, to be very honest, I've always known I'm gonna skydive someday, but I was just still scared, to be very honest. But coming to Dubai with my husband, I told him I'm gonna skydive. We were still indecisive about it. He wanted to do it, but he just wasn't sure. He wasn't even sure up until the night before the day we went to skydive. Yeah, he had to do his research. He watched videos, he googled all the chances of dying and all of that, but eventually he made up his mind that he was gonna do it. And only for us to get to paying for it online, and he discovered that there was like a weight limit. So if you are above 100 kg, you cannot skydive. Yes, and we were still not bothered. He just paid mine, and he was like, we'll go there the next day to see if there could be like a waiver or anything of that sort. And then we went there, and unfortunately he was 4 kg more than the weight preference, and he just couldn't skydive. There was no going below the standard or the limit. So yeah, my husband did not skydive. That's one. Back to me on the other, I was so excited. I just wanted to go do it, but I was a little bit, to be honest, I wasn't that scared because I already knew what to expect. I wasn't like too fearful per se. Before I keep talking about my experience, let us dive into watching that video. Okay.
Don't worry, it's easy. Hi! Oh, welcome to Skydive Dubai. What are you doing here today?
I'm here to have the best adventure of my life, skydive.
Is it your first time jumping? Yeah? How do you feel about that?
Excited, nervous, literally all the feels.
Yeah?
I'm excited.
Awesome. Anything you want to say to your friends and family before we jump?
I love you guys.
Such a princess, huh? Awesome. So you got all the instructions. Do you have any questions?
Nah.
Ready to go? I'll see you in the sky. Boom.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted. head, watching where I step, still hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear outweighed the person you are.
How was it? What do you like it the most?
Love it! The air, the freedom! This is beautiful!
What do you think about the view?
Beautiful, beautiful! I'm crying tears of joy!
Thank you for coming.
I'm so close to God!
Thank you for coming, skydiving.
Woo! Thank you for having me!
Bye. Yeah, let's go.
Oh my God!
Welcome back. How was it?
Shut up once! Epic! Epic! I loved it!
You look like you loved it. Well, congratulations with your first jump. High five to Ahmed for saving your life. Well done, guys.
Thank
Oh my god, like when I landed, guys, I was short of words for like 10 seconds. I just kept screaming. Whew. Thinking about like damn. Okay, so let's talk about everything. Let's talk about how it all started, how it all ended, and yeah. So that was an epic experience. Like that was just epic, too good to be true. So one thing, Skydive Dubai, they are just the best. I don't know, like if you want to skydive and you don't do it in Dubai, I feel like, I don't know, you're missing something. But yeah, because the view from up there, whew, the view from up there, my god, that view was just too beautiful. Like, so you get there, you pay, they weigh you, and if you're not dressed right, like in my case, in my own experience, in my own situation, I wasn't dressed accordingly. I came there wearing like a very casual top and bum shorts, and it turned out that the shorts were not appropriate for diving, and the top also. So I was advised to either wear the overall that, you know, they give off and they take back, or I can shop from the Skydive shop. Like they have like this session where you can just buy clothes. So my husband opted for that, even though I was a bit like let me see what the jumpsuits looks like, and maybe I'll just opt for that. It was just like, oh babe, just buy this one. And when I discovered how much it was later, I was not even happy, but okay, because I would never wear it again. But yeah, we got that, and I learned that I have to take my week off. That I already expected. I'm gonna have to take my watch, all of my jewelry, anything that is capable of falling while I'm up there, literally just take it off. Okay, so they gave me like this I don't know what to call it, but it's like a beeper, something that's gonna beep when it's my turn rather. So I held on to it, and we were just chilling and all of that. So it finally got to my turn, and yep, so from my understanding of the whole thing is that the people that dive with people diving for the first time, like people diving with Skydive Dubai, like they're professionally trained, they're really trained. So after every dive, they come back inside and they set up their parachutes, they make sure it's intact, they fix it for the next dive. So it got to my turn, everybody was seated, I was waiting because I actually paid for the full package. I think it's a skydive tandem package that covers like that covers like you diving, and they are recording you from the moment you're diving, even before you start diving, because there was like a clip that was done before I eventually got on the plane, and while we're on the plane, while we're on the sky, and when you land, and they made a video of me in landscape mode and portrait mode. So literally just the full package, just so you can get enough content, because up there you're not going to be with your phone, you know. So that was what my hubby opted, and I think it was a total of $820 thereabout. I'm not very sure, but yeah, it was $800 and something. Yep, it was that expensive. Yeah. So my instructor eventually came, and he was like, he wasn't all that smiley, but eventually I got, like, we got to talk. He was like, how are you? So he's like a very calm, collected, calculated dude. And at first it didn't seem like we'll get along, but I love that he was the one that flew with me, because it's not about Raz or being overly jovial. It's about knowing your stuff, you know. Like, that's one thing about those guys, they're professionally trained and they're not there to play, because anything that goes wrong is gonna cost someone's life. So he just knew what he was doing. I really liked that it was that man that I dived with, because he just went straight to the point. He instructed me on how to fold my legs, how to hold on to the I don't know, is it a jacket, the life jacket I was holding? I don't know what to call that stuff, but yeah, he just instructed me, prepped me for everything I needed to do when I'm about to fly, when I'm up there, when he's gonna tap me and everything. So we hopped on the plane. So basically you get into this shuttle that drives you to where you're gonna enter the plane, and then in the plane you guys are just there flying. Of course, you're seeing the sky and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna follow from here. So the next thing, I think I was even the last diver in the plane. Okay, also they're gonna assign a photographer to you. Yes, I don't know about other packages, but my package, I think for every package, but it now depends on the kind of content you want anyway. So I got assigned to this lady that was really nice as well. She was the one that made the short clip of me before I dived, me introducing myself. And then yeah, so I think that is a photographer and also like a backup diver, if I'm correct. I'm not sure. That's just our guess. That's just what me and my husband guess. Let's say something goes wrong, the person could turn out to be like your safety or your rescue sort of. So yeah, that is really nice, and they were so good. So the next thing, everybody started moving. Like in the plane, it's like this chair that is like slopey. Everyone was now sliding. My instructor had me sit on top of his legs. He tightened like my my gear to his gear. Like it was so firm, like extremely tight, that I could, like, it felt like we were one body basically. So he tightened that. He put on my my goggles. And yeah, so I was just there, and I think he was now the one like pushing us together, and we're like going slowly, and then it was time to dive, and we got to the edge of that plane. I was like trying to make sure I look cute in the pictures and also in extreme fear, guys, because you're up there seeing the sky, you're like okay. So yeah, we dived, guys. We dived, and how I even dived, I don't know. I don't even, I can't remember, because my husband asked me, did he like push you, or did he like tap you, or did you like fly? I'm like, babe, I don't know. It's like there was a button that would just boom and you guys are out. So that was what happened. Boom, and I was out. I held on to that gear like my life depended on it. But like first, like maybe 10 seconds, you're just making sure like you're in the proper position that your instructor told you. You're making sure, you know, like, because they say like your shape has to be like a banana, like a bended form. I was trying so much to, you know, maintain everything that he told me, because I didn't want him to be stressed on his part and I didn't want to be stressed on my part. So yeah, I was just making sure. And then eventually he tapped me, because he told me when I tap you, you just like open your hands, and he tapped me. I eventually opened my arms, and the next thing, the thing like goes boom, and I was still like bending my legs. She was like, you can now free yourself, and we were just up there. I'm like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. It was just so cool. Got like the air, the freedom, like, oh my god, birds are really enjoying this life, because to be that free, to just be up there, I felt so close to God. I could see the entire Dubai with my eyes. The fear was gone. I was just like, wow, this is so beautiful, this is so cute. And then the other lady, she was just there taking my pictures. And yeah, while I was up there, I was just like, oh god, this is so good. Everybody needs to experience this. I was just thinking of my husband. Oh, how I really wish that he experienced it. But then I was like, my husband probably would have peed in his pants, because that is not for everybody, guys. Like, imagine just being up there, seeing everything. We could even see like the entire Atlantis. I could see the sea. Oh god, it was so beautiful, so beautiful. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. That was the best experience of my life, no cap. Like, yeah. So guys, yeah, that was my experience. Eventually he up there, he told me what to do when I'm landing, how to lift up my legs. Again, that was an extreme sport. If you're not physically fit, you might have like some challenges with all the way you have to like do like cover your body, lift your body and stuff like that, because it's like a lot of gravity. I don't even know how to explain it, but like you just have to be able to, you know, flex your body and, you know, just maintain the forms that you're told to maintain. So when we're about to land, he told me that I'm gonna have to lift my leg. I lifted it. Like, he was like, you have to lift it more, because if I don't lift my leg that way, he's not gonna land well. He probably would injure on his own leg. So I really have to lift my legs up so that he can also have like a soft landing, and we both have like a soft landing without any injury. So he eventually got a hang of it, and we landed, and I was just like flabbergasted for the next 10 minutes. Like, I literally went to change back to my clothes, and I was in the bathroom laughing, crying, feeling all the feels, like all the emotions were just running through. Like, did I just do that? I want to do that again. Like, I loved it. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my skydive experience. If you're still thinking of skydiving, girl, guy, go for it. Like, you're gonna love it so much, I bet you. Until my next video, bye. Give you